Hey guys, so yesterday, which was Saturday, I went to my first Comic Con and oh my god, I actually loved it. Like, Salisbury did a Comic Con, it's called Geeks Comic Con. It was the best thing ever. Oh my god, it was the best day of my life. I've never fangirled as much as yesterday. Like, oh my god. And they had celebrities there. I'm going to read out all the celebrities. So they had David Prowse, I'm really sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your second name. Same with most of these people. Who played the original Darth Vader. We had Peter Davison, who was the 5th Doctor Who. Had Colin Baker, who was the 6th Doctor Who. Had Sarah Sutton, who was both those Doctors' accomplice, you know. We had Virginia Hay, who played the warrior woman in Mad Max 2 Fury Road. We had Hattie Hayridge, who was Holly in Red Dwarf, the TV series. We had Richard Oldfield, was Derek Kilvan, I think, who was a rebel pilot in The Empire Strikes Back. Had Brian Wheeler, who was a Jawa and an Ewok in Star Wars. He was in 4 Harry Potter films and A Neverending Story. We have Paul Warren, who is an actor like under heavy prosthetic makeup. So he was in World War Z, he was in Thor the Dark World, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, he was in Kingsman Secret Service, he was in Star Wars The Force Awakens, and loads of stuff. And they had Andrew Lee Potts, who was in Primeval for 5 seasons and was in the sci-fi remake of Alice in Wonderland as the Mad Hatter. So, first off, I got a picture with Paul Warren, and that the money that you paid for the picture went to charity, so I felt good about that already, because I'm a good person. And 2, I got a picture with Andrew Lee Potts. Seriously, you don't even know how much of like a huge fan I was of Primeval. Like, that was like my first dedicated series that I would like go to watch every time it was on, like without fail, or like record it and watch it like the next day, like honestly. And I was so nervous. Like, I've never been more nervous in my life for the moment going up to him and asking for a photo, honestly. Like, I was sweating in every place, like, oh my god. But it was honestly one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Like, honestly. Like, all the guests were at their own tables. So Andrew was like right by the door. So you come in and then boom, there he is. And I'm like, I walk in, there's this big banner thing that has like Primeval, Connor Temple, Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland, Andrew Lee Potts. And I said to my friend Georgia, I was like, that's him, that's the guy. Turned round, oh my god, he was there. I was like, because he is one gorgeous man. I mean, hello, oh my god. So, went up to the table. He said hi. I said, hi, can I have a picture, please? And he was like, yeah, of course you can. Because at this point, there was like not many people there. So I thought I'd get that out of the way. And then we had a few photos taken, and I absolutely love the photos. One of them is now my home screen on my phone, because I love it so much that I literally met like one of my childhood heroes, like honestly. And then he sat back at the table, and we spent 15 minutes chatting about Primeval, and honestly, he was so funny and so nice and so genuine. It was so nice to meet such a down-to-earth celebrity. And then Paul Warren, we went over to him and we had a really nice conversation, and he showed us on his iPad like all his prosthetic stages, and it was so good. It was like incredible how he goes through that much makeup and stuff. So that was me meeting the celebrities. So that was that. So the tickets, it was £8 to pre-order, not pre-order, like book it online. So we did that the day before. We found out that we were going to go the day before, literally. The day before, which was so late notice, but we were like, you know what, it's going to be totally fine. So yeah. And the people who bought tickets early, like online, or had booked them like in advance, like ages ago, and got them already, could go in at 10. And then, but there were general admission tickets on the door at 11. So obviously the people who had bought tickets already got an hour by themselves with like the place. And it was at the City Hall. And as you go in the City Hall, there's a foyer. That foyer, you got stamped, paid, so you could go in and out, which we did because we're not going to pay. They didn't have any food there, so we had to go out and get food for lunch and then come back. So, so the foyer bit had like Daleks, had humongous Daleks to the left, and to the right it had a huge like stall with hundreds of stuff that you could buy, like geeky stuff. It was the best thing ever. And then to the left they had a big inflatable Pikachu, because why not, like in the left little room. And they had a Batman and a Batman signal that you could pay to get your photo done and have it printed and stuff. I did not do that because I wasn't going to pay a £5 for it. And then you go back into the main room, like not the main room, the foyer bit, and then you go to the left, to the right even, down a hallway, and then you're in this big room that has like all the guests in it around the edge, like in the tables, and they've got all like shops or like people they'd invited like in the middle on this side of the room and on the rest of this side of the room. Then they had a stage at the far end that they did different bits throughout the day, like cosplay, Q&A, geek or no geek, higher or lower, stuff like that. So yeah. No, oh my god, the cosplayers though. There was like Alien vs Predator, Captain America, Wonder Woman, Deadpool. They had Bumblebee there, like Transformers Bumblebee. They had Stormtroopers. They had Indiana Jones. They had so many good costumes. Like honestly, it was incredible. Like, and you couldn't have wished for a better day to do it because the weather was lovely outside. It did spit rain for a bit in the morning, but that was fine. I mean, that's fine. So, yeah, that was that. Can't believe that was my first Comic-Con. Honestly, I geeked out so much. I was so in my element. No, I did not wear this top. I went to go with Spider-Man Homecoming in this top, and I thought this makes sense because Spider-Man's there. I wore my Jurassic Park top under my pinafore dress and tights. I was like secret geeking it, and I loved it. It's like still feminine, but a total and utter geek, and loved it. Honestly, oh my god, I'm so ready for it next year. I don't know how they can top next year. The only way they could top next year is with new guests, but I don't know who those guests are going to be, and it's exciting, and it's so incredible, and that is the closest I'm ever going to get to the San Fran ones. I am totally fine with that. I am totally fine with that. Oh god. It was such a good day. I keep looking through the photos, like, and I'm like, did that day really happen? Did that really happen? You know? That's how surreal it was, honestly. Oh, it was so much fun. I can't wait for next year. Anyway. Anyway. So I thank you guys for watching so much. And, oh yes, this might be the last video for about 2 weeks. Because I'm going on holiday next week. Like next Saturday to like this following Saturday. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload on Friday or not, like for next week. Anyway, thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.